Hi everyone, and welcome to another Waiver OS video tutorial. In this video, we're taking a closer look at the Voucher Manager app, a tool that helps you provide internet access to your guests using preset access codes. It's designed to make managing guest Wi-Fi simple, whether you're offering free access or charging for it. So what exactly are vouchers? They're temporary access codes that give guests secure, time-limited access to your network. Each one comes with its own login details and an expiration period, so you stay in control of who's connected and for how long. With the Voucher Manager app, you can create and manage these vouchers, set limits on how long they last, how much data can be used, control the speed, and how many devices can connect at once. This ensures a fair and secure experience for everyone, especially important if you're running a paid Wi-Fi setup. The Voucher Manager app works great on any device. It's fully responsive and mobile-friendly. That means you can manage vouchers and update settings right from a smartphone or tablet, which is perfect for front desk staff or team members on the move. To make this even easier, there's a special manager user role built in. It gives staff access to everything they need for handling vouchers, without giving them full admin control. And if you want to hand out physical vouchers, printing is fully supported. You can use any regular printer, a thermal receipt printer, or even an Android device with a built-in printer. In this tutorial, we'll walk through the process of creating guest vouchers and explore key functionalities, including branding, printing options, and setting up paid access. First, I'll enable the voucher authentication method in my captive portal. To do this, I'll enter the admin panel and navigate to the captive portal section from the sidebar menu. Next, I'll open the authentication page, click to enable voucher authentication, and save the settings. Upon reviewing the preview, we see that the authentication page asks the guest to enter a username and password. It's important to note that the text in this section is fully customizable, including the messages displayed when credentials are incorrect or expired. Now when we click on Open Voucher Manager, we're taken straight to the Voucher Manager app. This is where we can create new vouchers, manage existing ones, and keep an eye on usage and status. Just a quick note, you can access the Voucher Manager locally from your browser by entering the device's IP address /vouchers, or by using the device's cloud URL /vouchers. Cloud URL is very helpful if you're working remotely. Alternatively, you'll find it in the Tools menu at the top of the admin panel. Or access it right from the login page, just click the voucher icon to jump in. The passwords for both admin and manager accounts in the Voucher Manager app are managed from the System, then Users and Privileges section in the main admin panel. Let's go ahead and log in to start exploring the app. Once we're in, we land on the Vouchers page. Here, we get a full overview of each voucher, including the username, guest's name, first and last login times, how long the voucher is valid for, any traffic limits, and how much data has been used. It's everything you need to monitor guest access at a glance. To create a new voucher, just click the Create New button. Let's say we're creating a voucher for a guest named Mike. I'll set it to start today, May 14th, 2025, at 6 p.m., and I'll make it valid for 3 hours from the moment Mike logs in. In the username field, I'll enter Mike, and for the password, I'll use MK123. Next is the traffic quota section, which lets us control how much data the guest can use, especially useful on networks with limited bandwidth. If I choose limited down and up, I can set separate quota limits for download and upload. If I select combined, I can define one shared limit for both directions. And if I choose unlimited, no quota restrictions will apply. I'll go with limited down and up option and set the limit to 512 megabytes for both upload and download. Once everything looks good, I'll click Create Voucher, and Mike's voucher will be active and listed on the Vouchers page. Now by clicking on the newly created voucher and then selecting Print, the system will generate a ticket containing the Wi-Fi credentials along with a QR code for instant access. This ticket can be shared digitally or printed and handed to guests on site, providing a simple yet professional way to share login details. The voucher layout is fully customizable to match our venue's branding. To adjust it, I will go to Settings and open the Printing Options section. Here we can edit the layout and appearance of the voucher ticket to match our brand or event. There are 3 layout styles available. The ticket with logo, a branded professional layout that includes your logo. The ticket with QR, designed for quick guest access using a QR code. Guests can scan it with their phone to log in instantly, without typing credentials. And a log-in batch print, which is a simplified layout designed for bulk printing. It prints multiple vouchers in a compact table-style format. This method is ideal for receptions or front desks where speed and quantity matter more than branding. Each voucher can be cut out and handed to a guest, making it a straightforward one-time access option. For this example, I'll select the Ticket with Logo option. All ticket text, like titles, messages, and field labels, are fully editable. So if we're setting this up for a concert venue called Arc Event Place, we can simply update the title field with that name. And to complete the look, we can upload a logo by clicking Choose File under the Printing Logo section and then click Save. From now on, any voucher printed with the Ticket with Logo layout will include the venue's logo, giving it a more polished and professional appearance. Now back to the Vouchers page. By clicking on Generate, we can create multiple vouchers at once. In the first field, we define how many vouchers we want to generate. I'll type 5. Below, we can set the validity period and the traffic quota that will apply to all of them. Once everything is set, we click on Generate Vouchers, and the system instantly creates 5 unique vouchers, each with its own username and password. Each of these can be individually customized by clicking the Edit button next to them. Once we're satisfied with the configuration, we click Apply, and the page now displays all the newly created vouchers. We can print multiple vouchers at once by selecting them and clicking Print Selected. To delete a single voucher, click the Delete icon in the Action column. For deleting multiple vouchers at once, simply select them using the checkboxes and click the Delete Selected button. The system also includes a Delete Expired button, which quickly removes vouchers that are no longer valid, meaning their session time or data quota has expired. For automatic cleanup, head to General Settings under Expired Vouchers. By enabling auto-delete expired vouchers, the system can automatically remove expired vouchers on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, helping you keep the list clean with zero manual effort. Now, in cases where we want to use specific, predefined Wi-Fi access plans, we can use the voucher generator. Here, with just one click on a plan, a voucher is instantly generated and ready to use. By default, there are plans for 2 hours, 6 hours, and 1 day, each with preset data usage restrictions. However, we can also create custom plans from the Generator Plans page, accessible via the Settings dropdown. For example, I'll create a new plan by clicking Create New. I'll name it 3 days, Generate, and Print. I'll set the valid for field to 3 days, choose Unlimited for the traffic quota, and then click Create Plan. Now, going back to the voucher generator, we can see the new plan I just created ready to be used. In General Settings, we can define default parameters for generating vouchers, like the length of full names, usernames, and passwords, as well as the default validity period. For more analytics, you can view voucher statistics from the admin panel by clicking Analytics in the sidebar and then selecting Vouchers. The information includes the guest's full name, username, first and last login, MAC address, and the validity period. At the top of the page, we also get a quick summary showing total, returning, and unused vouchers. Like with other analytics, if needed, we can easily export all this data with just one click. Next, let's set up paid internet access. This is a great way to monetize your Wi-Fi service by allowing guests to purchase internet access directly from the captive portal using PayPal or a credit card. To enable this, we go to the admin panel, open the authentication page, select the voucher method, and turn on the paid access toggle. Then we click Save, and just like that, guests will now see a payment button when they reach the portal. You can also customize this button to better match your service or branding. For example, instead of the default label, we can change the button text to View Plans. I will update the button label field and hit Save, and the new label will appear instantly on the portal. This makes it clearer to guests that multiple access options are available and can help increase conversion rates by setting the right expectation before purchase. Now, to make this work, we need to configure the payment portal, which is managed from within the Voucher Manager app. The payment portal uses PayPal as the default payment processor and supports both PayPal checkout and credit or debit card payments. If you'd like to integrate other payment options or use a different gateway, that's also possible, but you'll need to develop your own app and connect it to the Waiver Gateway using the API. Let's go ahead and set up the PayPal payment portal. To begin, you'll need to sign up for a PayPal business account. This is where guest payments will be processed. First, go to developer.paypal.com and log in with your credentials. In the dashboard, switch the mode toggle to Live, navigate to My Apps and Credentials, and click Create App. Give your app a name, and once it's created, copy both the live client ID and secret. Now head back to the Voucher Manager app, open Settings, then Payment Portal Settings, and paste those credentials into the appropriate fields. Click Save, and your PayPal payment system is now ready to accept payments directly through the portal. Now we can go ahead and manage the payment plans we want to offer. To do that, I'll click on the Payment Plans page. Here, we can manage existing or create a new plan by clicking the Create New button. For this example, I'll create a plan titled 3 Days Internet Access. In the description, I'll enter $8 to indicate the cost. I'll set the price to $8 and choose US dollar as the currency. I'll leave the traffic quota set to unlimited and set the plan validity to 3 days. For the payment button, I'll select medium size, silver color, and rectangular shape. If we need to accept card payments alongside PayPal, we must enable the option to accept credit or debit cards. Once everything is set, I'll click Create Plan. Now clicking on Preview Payment Portal lets us experience the payment flow from the guest perspective. It shows all available plans, the pricing, and the payment buttons. From this page, guests can select a plan, complete the payment, and receive access instantly. The portal currently uses the default layout. We can customize it to reflect our branding by navigating to the Payment Portal options. Here, we can edit all the text content and adjust the appearance of the portal. I'll go ahead and make a few changes. In the Subscription Page Text section, I'll add the company's name to the footer field and click Save. There's also an option for a text pop-up. This message appears when the page loads. We can use it to display terms, privacy information, or any additional content. I'll leave it unchecked for now. Moving on to the Image and Text Color section, I'll upload the company's logo and choose a black background. Since the background is dark, I'll change the text color from the default black to white. Lastly, in the Success Page settings, I'll also add the company's name to the footer field and click Save. Then, I'll return to the Payment Portal settings and click Preview to see the updates. Now the portal reflects our custom branding, presenting a more professional and personalized interface. Next, let's set up the SMS message guests receive with their login credentials after completing the payment. This is an optional notification that can be enabled if you want guests to receive their credentials via text message, in addition to the on-screen confirmation. Under the SMS settings section, we enable SMS notifications. The system supports 2 providers, Clickatel and SMS Global. I'll select Clickatel. At this point, the system prompts for the Clickatel API key. This key connects your portal to your Clickatel account and enables OTP delivery. To get this key, simply log into your Clickatel dashboard, create a new HTTP API integration, and copy the API key provided in the integration details. We can customize this SMS message. The system supports built-in variables, which are automatically replaced with real values when the message is sent. These bracketed values are filled in with the correct plan details at the time of delivery. Once we save the template and settings, text message delivery is active. From this point on, every successful payment will automatically trigger an SMS containing the guest's access credentials. Now let's see how it works in practice. We connect to the Wi-Fi and open the authentication page. From the Paid Access section, we click to view the available plans. This takes us to our branded payment portal, where I'll select the plan we created earlier and complete the payment using my debit card. Once the payment is complete, a pop-up message asks if I'd like to receive my credentials via SMS. I enter my phone number in the field and click Send. The login credentials are then displayed on screen, along with a prompt to take a screenshot. A login button also appears, allowing me to access the network instantly with a single click. And since I'd enabled SMS notifications, a few moments later, I'll also receive an SMS with the same credentials, making it easy to access them again if needed. You can view all guest purchases under the PayPal Reports, then PayPal Transactions section. Here it displays key payment information, including the guest's name, email, billing address, selected plan, price, currency, and the exact date and time of purchase. You can filter results by date range and search by name or email. For payment history and export options, you can also log into your PayPal account, where detailed records and downloadable statements are available. Now let's take a look at management user roles for the Voucher Manager app. I will start by logging in to the admin panel. From the sidebar, I will click on System, then Users and Privileges. The first table manages access privileges for admin panel users. Below, we can assign separate passwords for App Admin and App Manager access. This allows us to assign different login credentials for 2 separate user accounts, Admin and Manager, giving greater control over who can access specific features in the Voucher Manager and Live Menu apps. This is ideal for limited access or employee use. With Manager access, users can log into the Voucher Manager app and use essential features like the Vouchers page and the Voucher Generator. It's a secure way to let staff create, manage, and print vouchers without giving them full administrative control. Moreover, the Voucher Manager app logs all actions performed by users. To review this, I'll head to the log page where we can view a detailed activity log showing who performed which actions and when. This page is only visible to app admin user. That concludes our tutorial on the Voucher Manager app, covering everything from voucher creation and branding to the payment portal and paid access setup. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe. For more detailed tips and step-by-step guidance, check out our full documentation at docs.wavertech.com. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.